Hello everybody, I'm going to play a couple games with the Martell faction today. Looks like my opponent's playing Targ and we're both bannered to Bara. This setup is okay. I could play the Rose Road, the Scavenger, and the Viper, and then I'm safe from Marched. I've got some more economy in my hand and a milk, which is nice. It's a little bit borderline. Only 3 cards. I could get greedy and try and go for more. I think I will. And this is not quite as good. I have to set up one of my ruler characters, which I generally want to save. Any setup hand with 3 events isn't going to be stellar. I generally don't run more than 9 events in my deck, so that was a little bit unlucky. Well, it looks like my opponent's only got 3 cards as well. I haven't seen a Targ with Bara deck yet. Turn 1 I'll be trying to get that Tears on Khal unless he plays a dupe or a bodyguard. Looks like I'm just going to be using the standard safe opener. Although I could go counting coppers since I don't have any limited locations. I think I'll just go Calm Over Westeros and then play Littlefinger and hopefully draw into some. I'll play first. And I will protect myself from military challenge claim. Sometimes I like to go intrigue early on if there's a card in my hand that I need to protect. And then power later in the game, of course. I'm going to go ahead and do that Littlefinger play. And I'm not really seeing what I want to see here. No Melisandre yet. I'll just play this guy, and then I'll save a gold for Tears and Seen in Flames. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't care too much about him kneeling Littlefinger. But now I'm open to his Seen in Flames. Alright, so he had 5 gold, he spent 2 on Mel and then 2 on Rhaegal, so he should have 1 gold left. No, 3 on Mel. Okay, that's right, that works out. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. We'll see what he's got in his hand. It's especially important against Targ decks with Dracarys. I'm looking at a Tears, which I don't care about really. A Milk, Viserys, Jorah, another dragon. moving towards that milk. This is the dragon that gives stealth. The Viserys is also an option. I don't really have to worry about tiers at all. With this deck, I've got Melisandre, Viper, Doran, Arion, all have intrigue icons. Not that I've seen any of them yet. Can I win an intrigue challenge here? This plot is quite good against Khal Drogo, because it works for both military challenges. I'm just going to try and win this intrigue challenge. Do I want to use that ability, though? I don't think I need to. Alright, so let's see if he's got a cancel. I don't think he has any gold left, so he can't cancel it. Alright, and I should have done military first, although then he might have knelt one of my intrigue icons with Shireen. I guess I'll just save that guy for Dom. And I got the unopposed. Yeah, I'm really worried about reactions being before claim now. Just because it's so easy to forget. In first edition, we had the opposite problem, forgetting reactions. He's gonna win this intrigue challenge. That doesn't hurt too bad. And he'll take the power off my house too. So then we tie for Dom. And everybody stands up. How many cards does he have in his hand? 4, that's not too bad. A Jorah, Viserys. Yeah, I've forgotten what else already. The other dragon. What do I need here? Counting coppers looks decent. We'll still have 3 gold and 2 reducers. Could also go marched. Or I could even sneak attack and then march the following turn. Alright, wildfire, not horrible, could be worse. I'll lose here and I guess the knight. Alright, still no characters that I really want to see. I've got 2 events that are going to sit in my hand for a while until the later game. Did get Sunspear though, which is nice. Except that I'm first player this turn. And then I'll just repopulate the board with some Claim Soak. Kind of like to save that second Scene in Flames until I draw Mel. Although that's going to be 2 turns down the road then. Play Mel next turn, play the Scene in Flames the following turn to trigger her ability. Alright, what can he do here that would screw me up? That hurts a little bit, but not too bad. Hopefully he plays all his Ruler characters now before I even have anyone truly worth kneeling. Alright, so I might be playing Wildfire next turn, then Sneak Attack, then March, something like that. Nothing in my hand really will affect this challenges phase. So let's see, I do Mill, it blocks with Viserion, or Rhaegal rather. I guess I could do Intrigue first and drag him in. Why not? Then I'll be able to win a military challenge. Need to do the power next though. Otherwise he'd kill Shireen and kneel my own Shireen. I think he lets this go. Yeah. Now he's got a bit tougher choice for claim. He gets rid of the dupe, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. He's gonna get up to 7 power here. And then we'll tie for Dom again. Yeah, he wants to do Mill last. Otherwise I'll kill my Shireen and stop him from getting a power challenge. Or an intrigue challenge. Okay, he pulls Crescent, which isn't a problem yet, but I haven't seen any of his milks either. I do have Confiscation though. So that's not too worrying. But I am looking at a long game here, considering how far behind I am on power. And now I have the choice of who to kill. I think it's going to have to be this guy. He did his job. Tie for Dom. And he should be low on cards. Yeah, he's only got 3 in hand. So do I want a Wildfire here? Seems like a decent move. Both of our Shireens would die and kneel something. But then if he has another Ruler card, I could be in trouble this turn. It's somewhat unlikely though, since I saw his hand before. I think that makes sense. There's nothing really worth kneeling. Marched wouldn't accomplish a whole lot. Okay. So how do I want to play this? I do have Sunspear out, but I don't really have many military icons. Will I draw another guy is the question. Okay. I feel alright about this board. Just have to get through his 2-claim military challenge. And I did draw into this guy, so I might even be able to defend it. Let's see, I'll play here first and see what I get. Ooh. Melisandre is nice. That would take all of my gold, but I think that's what I want to do. So is there a way to move this to the bottom of my deck? I don't think there is. Alright, so now do I play the Melisandre or the Spearman? And do I want to kneel the military icon? Alright, so now I forced him to have another military icon, and he's only got 4 gold to work with. Khal Drogo's already dead. Oh, he's got Jorah, though. Yeah, I forgot about that Jorah. So I probably should have knelt Melisandre there. But I do have some characters that I don't mind too much if they die. Or no, I can actually use this on Jorah. So he's going to need another military icon. That's not going to do it. Okay. Let's just make sure he doesn't have a Scene in Flames or anything, because that would be brutal. Okay, so this is going to work out alright. This dragon's knelt, so Dracarys isn't a problem. Should win this intrigue challenge, and then he cannot do a military back at me. These guys are very useful. Oh, and I just got rid of a Tears. I don't really care about Tears, though. But he's down to 2 cards in hand, which I like. And do I want to do a power challenge with Mel, or leave her standing to defend Viserys' power challenge? He's going to win Dom with that 2 gold he's got. And who's he killing for military claim here? Probably the Fiery Followers. Okay, Viserys. So now if I draw into a Milk later, It might stick. Let's do the power challenge. And then next turn I can start triggering these guys. And hopefully catch back up. See if he decides to do intrigue or power here. I think he'll go for power. That's what I would do. He's gonna go for intrigue. I don't mind that at all. Hopefully I keep the Scene in Flames. I think that's the card I care most about. Okay. Alright, 2 claim intrigue. Okay. It hurts a little bit, because I do still have a long way to go. Yeah, I really think he should have killed the Fiery Followers from Military Claim and then still won a power challenge with Viserys with that 2 claim. Alright, I'd like to keep his Dragon Knelt, although I have Scene in Flames, so I don't have to worry about Dracarys as much. March here is okay. Gets rid of some of his claim soak, and then the following turn maybe I can sneak attack him and get in some meaningful claim. Oh, that hurts. Finally gotten his hand down. Who do I want to play first here? I gotta let him play first so I can leverage that Sun Spear a little bit. Start ramping up the military claim. He's gonna discard Jorah, so maybe he drew into another copy. Alright, so I can afford Doran and then either Milk or Scene in Flames this turn. So I feel pretty good about that. He does have 7 cards in hand, but only 3 gold and 1 reducer. Okay. So I did want to play Sneak Attack next turn. Now I have to think about going for Confiscation instead. And he says he's done. Alright, do I want to milk his Melisandre or play Scene in Flames? Scene in Flames isn't as good anymore since I can't get the Neil as well. Duran's got Insight, which will come in handy here. Yeah, I'm just going to milk Melisandre in case he has a Scene in Flames. He won't get the trigger as well. So now, where do I want to trigger Sunspear? I was planning on going military, but now I can't even win a military challenge. Yes, I can. I can use this chick. Although, I have to kill somebody for claim here, and I don't have any good choices. I would want to kill the followers, but they are my only military icon. So I guess I'm killing Melisandre. The other option is Littlefinger. Probably should have gone with Littlefinger, actually. I have to win by 5 or more, so I'm not going to be triggering that this turn. Could defend this power challenge. Since he's at 9 already. Let's do that and give myself some more time to get back in this game. At least power level wise, I feel fine about my board position. Oh. He's using Dracarys. That looks good. I guess I should shuffle my deck. And then I lose the power challenge. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Okay. Well, at least he can't have another Dracarys. Okay. So we got some claim soak out. It's unfortunate. Okay. In that case, I should win Dom. Alright. And we're both well below reserve. Okay. Oh, that challenge highlight went away automatically. That was nice. So now I feel a lot more confident in sneak attack if I had a better military icon. Maybe I just go filthy and let Sunspear do all the work. Let's do that. He's already used his noble cause. Okay. I have less power, so I'll let him play first. And I want to kneel the dragon. He's going to kneel my military icon. Makes sense, I guess. That is not a good draw. Not at all. I guess I may as well dupe Littlefinger and play the King's Road. He's got some claim soak out, just slightly obnoxious. And Davos. Okay. So at this point, Duran's game is worth 4 power, which is a fair bit. But do I want to wait one more turn and push my luck, is the question. Have exactly enough gold to play everything? Can I add? Yeah. Put that into play just to have it for later. Got another military icon, and guess I'm done. Yes, that's all I can play. Does he have it? Yep, he's got his first. That hurts. So what does he choose here? I guess it depends on what's in his hand and whether he needs that card or not. But he'd probably pick the Duran's game at this point, since it's worth 4 power. I think that has to be the move with the game this close. It's taking a while though, so I guess it's not an easy choice. Yeah. Okay. Now, do I want to do my own Scene in Flames or not, since he's only got 1 card in hand? I guess I might as well, because... Well, no, I'll save it and make him do the Intrigue Challenge. And then use it if he initiates an Intrigue Challenge. That makes sense, I think. So, mill claim, I kill the followers, that's melt. Or do I use the... No, I use the dupe save, definitely. So he probably won't even do a military challenge since that's the case. Because that would just trigger Sun Spear, and yeah, he can't do a military challenge. Can do a power challenge though, so that's probably the one that I would raise claim. Yes. Martell overall hasn't impressed me, and I think it's pretty obvious from playing on Octagon that it's one of the least used houses next to Night's Watch. Just because it's a little bit gimmicky. You don't really have a clear path to victory other than Viper and Duran's game, which are both they're all right. It's just hard to rely on those and get consistency. Let's see what he decides to do here. He can defend the power challenge if he wants. Okay, he knows what I have in my hand, so at this point I'll use it and get rid of whatever is in his hand. Okay, I like that. And do I let this go unopposed? I think I gotta block it. So nothing happens there. Now he's got a military challenge left if he wants it. And I think now at this point he might as well, since I've used Sun Spear. Yeah. Alright, so he has no hand. I'm obviously doing mill there. And this is probably going to come down to who top decks the better cards next turn. This is a pretty close game. Alright. 10 to 11. Unfortunately, I have nothing to confiscate, and next turn, if I'm forced to reveal that, I'll have to actually discard my own Milk of the Poppy. Is that a second Filthy, or did he not? Yeah, I guess it is. I'll let him go first, so I can try and get a 3-claim power challenge, but I don't have any power icons, so let's see what we draw. Okay. Needed a character more, but this might be alright. Drew a location, and one card he's keeping in his hand. Alright. So I have to make it to Dom and be able to trigger this. Feeling alright about this situation. Can bounce whoever he sends on a power challenge. The intrigue and military challenges don't really bother me, so you should consider sending 2 characters on the power challenge, I think. Although if I bounce Mel with Gaston, then I can't use Sunspear on it. But I could use Sunspear for a military challenge. He has 3 strength to block me there, so what do I do? Oh, I can't. I don't have a power icon anyways, so yeah. If I bounce Mel though, then he can play her again next turn is the problem. And Sneak Attack has some anti-synergy with the Dornish Paramour. No, I'll bounce Mel and then win an intrigue challenge. I guess that's my play. It's gotta be. I don't really have an option. Yeah, alright. I figured that one out. I think that's the right play. Yeah, I just win the intrigue and discard Mel. Makes sense. Oh, is Gaston after I lose? That would make sense. Yeah, I guess it is. Ouch. Yeah, you can tell I haven't played Martell a whole lot. That might actually be the first time I've used Gaston. At least since playtesting. I don't think that matters, but I may as well trigger it. Oh, he actually wins here. You know what? Yep. Because of the power claim. I didn't take that into account. What a close game. Man, I think I could have swung that next turn. Alright, well thanks for watching guys. I'll link the deck list in the comments, so check that out and let me know what you think. Thanks.